right, welcome back to another episode of Guitar Fundamentals. Before we begin, I want to explain what Guitar Fundamentals is. I haven't done that in a while. What it is my Thursday installment on my YouTube channel for all the things that I think guitar students and players, need to hear to help fill in some of the cracks. It's not necessarily beginner. It might be beginner, it might be intermediate, but it's just stuff that might not be focused on, stuff in the ethereal land. And so that's what Guitar Fundamentals is. So if you do like this stuff, I have a playlist on my channel called Guitar Fundamentals, and it comes out every Thursday, the videos. So let's get down to business. Slash chords. Slash chords, you see them everywhere. And in today's episode, I'm gonna explain what they are, but more importantly, why they are. And with that being said, I guess let's get down to it. All right, so a slash chord. A slash chord is just when you have a regular chord, it could be any chord, here's a C chord, and what happens is the bass note is not the root note anymore. Here's a C, and we're gonna change the root note to a B. And so these guys here, to show you, are gonna stay the same, and I gotta move my fingers around, but here's the B. So this is a C slash B. What happens is the upper part of the chord stays the same, but the bass note moves. All right, let me show you another one really quickly, or a couple of them, before we get into the why, which is the most important reason. Here's a G chord, all right, and a G slash F sharp is a very, very common slash chord. So here's a G, here's the root note, behind it 1 fret is my F sharp, and this is a G slash F sharp. And so hopefully you're getting the idea. A slash chord is when you have the full chord, but after the slash is what we're changing the root note to, and it's going to be in the lower part of the register of the chord. But why? Why does this happen? And the easiest and the best explanation you can find is that it's because you're usually connecting two chords together, and it creates motion in the bass line. And what's really important is that motion in the bass line really moves the listener. It's kind of like, I'm a dad, it's kind of like when your kids pull you into the candy aisle in the grocery store. Like you can't help but just like go because you want some candy, but it pulls you in. And so let me show you the easiest example that you find a lot of. When you have a C chord that's moving to an A minor, 90% of the time in the music that I listen to, you're gonna see the C, and then you're gonna see the C slash B, which is you're still on the C, but the root note has changed, and then you're gonna get to the A minor. But more importantly, what's gonna happen is if you're playing this by yourself, you wanna pluck the bass notes and create that movement. Here's my C, here's my C slash B, to the A minor. Let's hear it one time. And again, I see it all the time when the A minor goes to the C. And so we have two chords separated by this little tiny movement on the A string, and it helps create the movement towards the second chord. Another one that I showed you is that G to G slash F sharp. Now, if you're familiar with this stuff, you're probably going, I know what chord it goes to, and usually 90% of the time it goes from G to G slash F sharp to E minor. You're gonna see this everywhere. All the time. And so slash chords, like I said, are when you have the main part of the chord, and then after slash, what you've changed the root note to. The reason why, we're making a moving bass line. Here's a great example in the song The Weight by the band. We have this line like, take a load off Fanny, take a load for Freddie. There it is, you have an A, and then you have this A slash G sharp, a D chord, and it's just this motion of the bass. Boom, 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 boom. And even in the later part of the song, you have another great example of A slash G sharp to the F sharp minor 7 to the E. And so you got this. I want to show you this is so that you're not intimidated when you look up a song and you see, trust me, I teach for a living, and you look up a song, you'll see this slash this, this slash this, this slash this, and the student's like, what in the heck? And it's like, no, don't worry. It's all the same chord, but you're moving that bass line. So, this helps you, okay, well, here's an A, where's a G sharp? You might have to, go, okay, E, F, F sharp, G, okay, great. But don't be afraid to go get these chords. They make movement happen in your songs. And so you can do this in open position. You can do this actually with chord voicings that are even up on the guitar neck. Speaking of which, if you want to practice this stuff with me, you can practice bonus content on my Patreon account under the Guitar Fundamentals tier. And with that, that's pretty much it. I wanted to explain what they are. They are chords with a different note in the bass line. And also, by the way, if you like this video, it's a little bit more advanced. You should watch my Tuesday's video on what I call the BS of chord inversions, but you should watch that separately. And also, why do they appear? It's because you're creating the bass line movement. Like, let's say, believe it or not, those are all slash chords, but the bass line is moving. I'll stop talking. Thank you so much for being here. Really quick episode. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know other slash chords that you come across in different songs, and to confirm that you can see them and understand them. And that's it. Thanks again for being here. Bye-bye.